This script may not be good. What's a summoner? Summoner is a minion that says, you get 3 bluffs. On the 3rd night, choose a player. They become an evil demon of your choice, but there's no starting demon. Navean, this is a fun character.
Yeah.
It does things. It does things that you don't really see in the game otherwise. Namely, it doesn't end the game in the first 2 days.
Well, unless it dies.
Unless it dies. But, that's a whole nother issue. Needless to say, there are a lot of issues. A lot of jinxes with this particular character, isn't there?
There are 7 jinxes.
7 jinxes, that's correct. And I have most of them on the first script that we're going to play tonight. So, yes, this is a weird character. It was... How do I put this lightly? It's a character that, we've known about for a little while. But it's one of those ones that I think comes with a lot of the kind of social cautions that we also get on when we first saw the reveal of the Kazali. There's a lot of this kind of, okay, let's not make this a meta-able thing. Let's not make this into something that is going to be detrimental to the enjoyment of the game of the players. You probably don't want to put yourself in a position where a character like Summoner is going to be able to be, meta-able and make people feel like they're excluded, that kind of thing. We don't want that kind of gameplay.
I do think some of it is mitigated with Summoner, because on Kazali you're doing it on night 1 and everybody is alive and etc. In a Summoner game you're not doing it until night 3. There's likely been some executions at that point, so you have claims from players, so there's more game state things that you can consider. But yes, it can potentially suffer from some of those same potential social issues.
Summoner Goon is just an evil loss. You're goddamn right it is. It's a terrible combination.
It's very unfortunate.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's obviously some other pitfalls that come with Summoner. One of the big ones, of course, being... Yes, it does get it mitigates a lot of the Kazali issues, but you also run into the issue of, we all know this, and we all know people who are like this in every playgroup. There's some people who don't want to be evil. Or they're committed to their alignment when they first start the game, and having their alignment change mid-game is kind of a bad feel.
Yes, and to those people, that's fine. There's nothing necessarily wrong with having a strong preference for playing as good and not liking to be turned evil. It's totally fine, but you might want to consider what scripts you're playing if that is the case, right? It is fine to look at a script and say, this has a role on it that's really not for me. Can we play a different script, or
Absolutely.
to choose to sit out for that week, or to play in the second game instead of the first? You have options available to you. And I think if you really, really strongly dislike things like turning evil, especially when you are not the person who chooses it, then go ahead and just pass on Summoner scripts. It will be better for everybody, including you.
Amen. Absolutely. You know your limits, know the things that you enjoy, know the things that you don't enjoy. I am familiar with the fact that I don't particularly find scripts that have, the chambermaid, the storytell, and I try to avoid those games as much as I can.
Yeah.
But, we all have things that we try to avoid, and I think that if you know the things that are going to cause, unfun situations for you, then you probably want to stay away from them.
Madeline has pointed out an excellent solution. You could choose to be a traveler instead.
Yes, absolutely. Our first script tonight is called You're Gonna Make Me Some. And did I write this? You're goddamn right I did. It is, when I knew that Summoner was the character that was going to be released, I said, yep, there are some jinxes I want to play with. I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I am reputed for writing a script that has, I think, 13 jinxes on it, that Navean doesn't let us play on stream.
Uh-huh.
This one only has 12, and none of them are Leviathan 12. Jinxes.
That is true. None of them are Leviathan jinxes.
Yep. There are weird ones, though, and I want to go over them, because Clock Tower Online doesn't really have Oh, you're right. Sorry, this does have 13. Okay, yeah. All right, guys. Look at you all fancy. Fucking chat can count. Good for you guys, all right? I'm happy you guys can count.
You made them some.
I made them some. Exactly. I made them some. I'm gonna go over them with the chatters, or with the players, just so that they know, because there's a lot to go over, and a lot of them have to do with Summoner. That said...
Yes, Micah, you are correct that by default, travelers should not be able to become non-traveler characters, and unless it's agreed upon ahead of time by players, and that player and the storyteller and the other players. But even if you could in that game, it's just a bad choice. You'll just lose immediately if you turn a traveler into a demon on night 3, because everybody knows they're no longer a traveler character.
Just like you shouldn't drink with any travelers that have provable abilities.
But squeaky hammers.
But squeaky hammer. Oh God, Summoner Leviathan. You guys should watch Alejo F. Black this upcoming Sunday. That's all I'm gonna say. Guys, do we want a Summoner in this game?
Good question. I just ran the script that we're going to be running for Game 2, except I made a couple of changes to it between finishing that game and starting this stream. But I did not put a Summoner in my game.
Alk Summoner. Alk Summoner has a unique jinx, one that we'll go over, but basically, Alk Summoner picks a player, they become a demon, they just don't change alignment.
Yeah, but also a regular demon starts in play.
Yes. There are a lot of things. So, like, this script, I tried to make it so that there was a reason for there to not be deaths at night. Legion allows there to not be deaths at night, to make it look like someone got summoned on night 3. You know, Leech can do things. Leech can, target themselves if they really wanted to. They could hide. There's ways that they can hide it. Kazali and Alk Summoner. Jesus. Yikes. So needless to say, there's some things that can happen. Alk Summoner in a Legion game, you don't want that. Trust me, you don't want that. But it's possible, but you don't want it.
I actually think that's not as egregious, because
really?
So Legion's kill ability is, oh god, wait, never mind. They just kill the good players. Fuck it, never mind.
Yeah. I was gonna say, really,
they kill a player and then it can count for Legion's. A player might die because they don't have to kill, and then I remembered, wait, hang on, if they get a choice, they just kill the good players. What am I thinking?
All right, I have an idea. I have an idea. If we don't do a Summoner, I want to do Poppy Grower Legion.
Oh, Mullabach's right. The storyteller can just use the Legion ability to kill that demon.
Yeah.
So that's fair.
Yeah, but like, are you gonna... I suppose you can. I just feel like that's kind of shitting on player agency a little bit, but I guess for balance purposes, I guess you kind of have to.
You would have to.
Alk Summoner in Legion. Emma, no. No. It's dangerous.
I think we put a Summoner in. Most of our chat have been asking for a Summoner.
How do you feel about Summoner? So Summoner Marionette has its own jinx as well, which is that the Marionette has to be seated next to the Summoner.
Right. And the Summoner learns the Marionette.
Yeah. The other option is just doing a Mastermind or a Poisoner. I don't know. I like Poisoner on here. Summoner with Poppy Grower? I said that it's a binding promise. Okay. If we did Summoner Marionette, we would have 8 townsfolk in the game.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What if, Summoner Marionette, we don't need a snitch really at that point. We could do an acrobat.
Yep.
Plague Doctor?
How about a Plague Doctor? Yeah, Plague Doctor.
Plague Doctor could be fun, because then I can gain the Mastermind ability. Hey, yo. I always want to have the Mastermind ability. Let's see. How about a High Priestess? Stored, actually, by the way... Oh, go ahead.
Don't we need... Hang on. So... We need to take the Marionette token out, so don't we need, 9 townsfolk tokens?
We need 9 townsfolk tokens, yeah.
Yeah.
Bing bong!
Desridden, thank you very much for the follow. Let's do a High Priestess. I put a Stored on there because Stored Summoner is funny. Actually, sure. Grandmother Summoner is even funnier. We'll throw a Gossip on there. Maybe they get some kills to hide the Summoner.
Yeah, makes sense.
Do we do a Poppy Grower just cuz?
Oh my god. All right, so here's a question.
Yeah.
Marionette is jinxed with the poppy grower that the demon doesn't learn them until the poppy grower dies, but the summoner, like, that would require a 3-way jinx between summoner, marionette, poppy grower in order to work. And of course they don't make 3-way jinxes. Are we going to run the marionette poppy grower like the summoner is basically acting as the demon, so they don't learn the marionette until after a poppy grower dies?
That's how I'd rule it.
Okay. If it is after night 3 that happens, so let's say they make a demon and then that night the demon kills the poppy grower, are we still telling the summoner who the marionette is because of the jinx, or do we want to just leave it on the demon then?
At that point, I just don't even want to have a poppy grower in.
I mean, I'm just asking the logistical questions.
I feel like summoner... Okay. I don't want to spoil anything. I've already spoiled enough about Alejo's stream. But I have a feeling that when we get to the character tier list, I don't see Summoner jumping up the ranks to being an S-tier minion.
Spoiler alert, me neither.
So because of that...
I agree with Mullabach. So the way that I would run Summoner Marionette with a Poppy Grower is that while the Poppy Grower lives, the Summoner does not learn the Marionette. If the Poppy Grower dies before the demon gets made from a Summoner, then the Summoner would learn the Marionette. If it is after a demon has been made, then only the demon learns the Marionette. That's how I would run it.
I just thought about something. I put a mathematician on this script. This mathematician is going to be fucking confused as shit on this script.
Possibly.
So we put him in, obviously.
Are you counting? What are we counting for mathematician? Like, is the fact that the marionette is sat next to the summoner, that's a jinx? Are you going to count that for math, or?
You know what? You're right. Let's not have a mathematician.
There's a whole fuck ton of jinxes, and you have to think about whether you're counting jinxes for math or not.
Let's just not do that. How about that?
Fine.
That's a question for another day.
Okay.
We have a king, we have a choir boy, we've got a slayer, we've got a gossip. They actually don't have a ton of information is good, so it's not like that bad.
Yeah.
All right, let's put this in. We have a Seanmaner, which means either the choir boy or the plague doctor is the marionette. Obviously, the choir boy is going to be the marionette.
Yeah, let's do choir boy marionette. I think that's fun.
Marshall will know that Benny is the soldier.
So they don't have a poisoner here. They have no way to kill the soldier in the night, so I don't think that's a good choice.
Marshall knows that Jesse's the slayer.
That's a good choice.
Every now and then I have a correct choice. Any other starting info? We have a steward somewhere. Or no, we changed the steward to the grandmother, so we don't have starting info otherwise. Sean is gonna learn the king? No, Sean doesn't learn the king.
No, Sean's not a demon, and there's no jinx.
All right. I'm thinking alchemist for bluffs. Alchemist saint? No, they already have 2 outsiders. Of course, it could be a Kazali, I suppose. What about?
Yeah, it could be a Kazali. Is that the only outsider manipulation here? Right.
And Legion. I mean, technically.
Technically Legion, yeah, but they wouldn't be adding more in, you know.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. So let's not do an outsider.
We could do monk.
Yeah, I like monk. Alchemist, math, monk. You know what, Sean? Good luck.
It's really funny to see only 1 red token being sent out to players. Yes.
I know. It's amazing, isn't it? It's the opposite of a Legion game. Okay.
True.
So we should be good. I think we're okay. I had the poppy grower in here, which means we screwed up everything. So, if we have a poppy grower in, Sean doesn't know who the marionette is. Doesn't know who the minions are. That's just terrible.
I mean, it's not the best choice. It's not the best interaction, but, like, it's fine. We can run it and see how it goes, and if it's a disaster, then we re-rack.
All right, sure. Who knows? The worst case scenario is Sean turns Autumn into a demon. And then there's only 2 evil players.
Yeah, which, you know, it's not the best, but it's kind of like if a Kazali picked a soldier, I guess.
Yeah. Sometimes it just happens. Summoner could hit a soldier, though. There's no problem there.
No problem there. Okay, when we get back, do we want to go over all of the jinxes? Do you want me to do it? I have the
If you
script
have
tool
it,
pulled up.
that's sick. I would love that.
Okay, I have the script tool pulled up, so we can hop up. I can go over all of them.
Awesome. Let's do that.
Okay.
If you have a bidet, have a blast.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, this
Hello.
script has a lot of jinxes on it, so I'm going to go over all of them right now before we send you to sleep. Are you all ready for this long list?
Hopefully.
Let's do this.
Okay,
Hello.
so the jinxes are chambermaid and mathematician. Even though the mathematician wakes later in the night than the chambermaid does, the chambermaid still sees them as waking. Marionette and poppy grower. When the poppy grower dies, the demon learns the marionette, but the marionette learns nothing. Marionette and plague doctor. If the demon has if the storyteller would gain the marionette ability, the demon needs to have an alive neighbor who is a townsfolk or an outsider, and they become an evil marionette. If there is already an extra evil in the game, though, this doesn't happen. Marionette and snitch. The marionette does not learn anything from the snitch. The demon learns 3 extra instead. Summoner and alchemist. If there is an alchemist summoner in play, the game starts with a demon already. And on the 3rd night, the alchemist summoner chooses a player. They make that player a demon, but that player does not change in alignment. So they could make either a good or an evil demon, depending on who they picked. Summoner, poppy grower. If the poppy grower is alive when the summoner acts, the summoner chooses which demon, but the storyteller gets to pick which player. Summoner and marionette. The marionette neighbors the summoner, and the summoner knows who the marionette is. Also, the way we would be running a summoner marionette with a poppy grower, because of course TPI does not make 3-way jinxes, but we basically are going to ourselves here.
And chat asked about it, so we have to mention it.
Yeah, so we should go over this for y'all too. So if there is a summoner, a marionette, and a poppy grower all in play, we are essentially treating the summoner as if they are the demon until they make a demon. So if the poppy grower dies before a demon gets made, then the summoner would learn the marionette. If the poppy grower dies after a demon gets made, then the summoner does not learn the marionette, only the demon would. All right, continuing our jinxes. Kazali and choir boy. The Kazali cannot choose the king to become a minion if a choir boy is in play. Kazali marionette. If the Kazali chooses to create a marionette, it must be one of their neighbors. And Kazali summoner. The Kazali cannot make a summoner when they are picking their minions. Leech slayer. If the slayer slays the leech host, the host dies, and therefore so would the leech. And leech mastermind. If the mastermind is alive and the leech's host dies by execution, the leech lives but loses their ability. Legion and preacher are hate jinxed. Only one can be in play. And legion summoner. If the summoner creates legion, most players, including all evil players, become evil legion. Any questions about the jinxes?
I have a question not relating to jinx, but still to the script. So we were asking about this earlier, and it seems that some people have been ruling this differently. So for the summoner waking up on night 1 to learn the bluffs, would that count as waking up for the chambermaid?
Yes, they only learn bluffs because they have an ability that gives them bluffs. It is not considered demon minion info. It is from their ability. So it's a chambermaid +1.
We're good?
Let's do it.
All right, there's no way this can go wrong. All right, everybody should be in...
Famous last words.
Yeah, exactly. If this ends up on YouTube, that'll be a cold open right there. All right, everybody should be in their seats, I think. Okay, everybody go to sleep. Okay, bye.
Good night.
Bye.
All right, sending out some characters. Where's my thing? Don't answer that. Sending characters. Okay. So now, the very first thing that happens is that we don't tell Sean who the minion is. Thank you, Micah. Yes, it's incredibly cursed. Yes, I am aware. First thing we do is tell Sean the bluffs, and that's basically it.
The alchemist summoner choosing legion would still create evil legion. The jinx specifies that if a summoner creates legion, they become, most players, including all evil players, become evil legion.
Cianor, thank you for the follow. Yes, it would not create a good legion, like a bunch of good legion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Discord sidebar is frozen. Thank you for the shout. I need to just go and do that. Okay. Let's go to Sean. Hello, Sean.
I get to be the thing.
Or should I say the Seanmaner?
Oh.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, you don't get to learn anything else. You just learn yourself.
Hey.
Yeah, I figured as much.
He learns bluffs.
That's true. You do learn bluffs.
Those bluffs are alchemist, mathematician, or monk.
Got it. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. I was this close. I was like seconds away from saying Gibbo's the king.
It's a good thing that I interrupted. I felt it. I was like, Demeta's going to say something here that he's not meant to. So let me just be like, nope, you don't learn anybody else.
Listen, I can fail chambermaid challenges. I can fail. Oh my god, what was the hubris challenge? Magician challenge. Thank you. I can fail those challenges just fine, but I am not failing the king challenge. Okay, that's not happening.
The goose is on fire.
Absolutely.
I'm a hell goose now.
Because you're on fire.
Yeah.
Okay, that all tracks. I believe that. Okay, let's go to Marshall. Hello, Marshall. No, that's not Marshall. It is Marshall.
It is.
Wait, what did I fuck? I know what I fucked up. I made you Autumn. That's why everything's all fucked up. Jeez. Okay, that's okay. I got this. Anyway, hello. How's it going, Marshall? What do you think about your character?
I am excited to not be evil because I've just been attracting red tokens for like the last 6 months. So
I mean, you could still end up being evil.
yeah, I mean that'd be great too. I'm not going to complain about that.
You're not going to complain about. So you don't mind being evil. You just don't want to start evil.
Yeah, essentially, I'd like to have built-in bluff.
Okay. That's the important part, is having that built-in bluff.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I need to just do the snitch tool over again because I fucked everything up. Anyway, while I'm doing that, hello, Marshall. I am here to give you some information. I was actually this role recently, and it actually helped us win the game. So, I'm sure that you will have a similar experience. I am here to tell you that you look at Jesse, and you are aware of the fact that Jesse is the Slayer.
Okay.
And that is the extent of information that I will have for you.
That's plenty enough for me.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, have fun, and we will get back to you in just a second. I am totally not just buffering for time while I fix the snitch tool.
I couldn't tell at all.
Hey, listen, sometimes you gotta be a professional storyteller, as it were. Okay, thank you, bye!
Bye.
Alright, lastly, but not leastly, we have to go and... Oh no, we have one more, right? We have Rosanna and Hallow to go to. Okay, let's go to Rosanna. Rosanna!
Hello.
Hello! Guess what?
What?
I have a name for you.
Excellent.
Do you know who that... Can you take a guess who that name is?
I hope that it's Mia.
Oh, just because you want to talk to Mia?
Oh, just because they said at the end of the last game that they're going to be gunning for me at every game in the future, and so it'd be nice to be like, well, I have reason to trust you at least.
Well, you're very close. I'm actually going to point you in the direction of Amy.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello to Hallow.
Hello to Jamaica.
Hello to Hallow, who we got to meet in person for the first time recently.
Yeah.
That was so fun. That was over
indeed.
That was over at Back Again Board Game Cafe in Middletown, if anybody wants to come by and join us on Sundays for Blood on the Clock Tower. Or you can join Hallow here on the server on Wednesdays for Welcome Wednesdays, where we play Trouble Brewing or potentially Base 3 scripts. Yes, Micah was there as well. Hallow, I would like to ask you to pick 2 players, please.
I'm going to pick the 2 players who I have played it with in person, because there are 2 of them here.
Okay.
One of which was not at Back Again, that being Mia, and one of which was, that being Jesse.
Okay. So I am going to look at Mia and Jesse, and I will tell you a spicy 0.
Thank you.
Thank you. I called a little bit of an audible on the High Priestess thing for Rosanna. I just kind of went with an but I feel like you probably, there's some good candidates, but man, you probably want to talk to a poppy grower first.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how cursed this game can go.
Okay.
Town, welcome. Or should I say, well, some.
Oh no.
That's it. I don't have any other puns. Please come back in 8 minutes or 45 past.
I will be disappointed if you don't
Good
have more
news,
puns,
nobody
actually.
died.
Let's just say
Amy.
let's just say is when it comes to puns, I've got some.
Yeah.
God.
Could I get a quick storyteller consult?
Lead the
Seems
way.
like we've got one.
DJ.
Amy,
go?
would you
Yeah.
like?
Hello.
Just a question
Yeah.
of how Keen works with Summoner, because I don't see there's a jinx about it. The Summoner wouldn't learn who the Keen is on night 1. It's just the demon on the night that they are created would learn the Keen, right?
Yeah, so the summoner is not a demon, so they would not learn who the king is.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
No problem.
Doctor.
Cool. I'm the poppy grower.
Okay. So
We out
neither of
here.
us want to die.
We out here.
We
well
out
and truly
here.
out here.
Poppy Grower, Plague Doctor, amazing. Okay. I mean, sounds good. What are we gonna tell other people we said in this conversation?
Oh, nothing.
Okay. All right. I'm claiming I think I'm claiming Alk. Yeah, that seems. No, wait. No, I don't want. No, I'll claim Steward.
Okay. I'll put you down as the alchemist then.
No.
With the summoner on a script, that's what I will do.
Makes sense. Since we wouldn't be talking about our pairing here, I would probably claim monk or soldier to you, I think.
Monk or soldier. Okay, yeah, I was thinking of doing Slayer soldier for 2, so that's fine.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Okay. Thanks.
The only other option of death is option of extra death other than me is acrobat. So
Yeah, that's a conundrum.
well, and legion, but
Yeah, that's hard to figure out what you should do. I don't know. Just go with off your vibes.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that until I come up. I'll probably go with that unless I come up with something else.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Claim?
Can we do 2s instead?
Sure, actually, yeah.
Monk or soldier?
Ooh, so you're definitely protection based. Okay.
Yes.
I am either the High Priestess or the Grandmother.
Okay. Both of those would learn a person. Are you willing to say who that person was?
Nope, but it's not you.
Okay.
I'm definitely not sure. I'm definitely not sure who my
Some
grandchild is on day 1 to some random monk soldier claim.
I mean, you could be the high priestess.
Fair.
And either it doesn't tell me much until I narrow down which one of those two.
Regardless, I will still happily take protection if you are the monk.
Okay, I will keep that in mind.
All right, thank you.
Some real weird shit's going wrong. Anyway, have a good one.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh no, you had something to say?
Oh, yeah. Well, no, I'll tell you. Either way, my number was a 1.
Well, what be you?
Well, you offered.
That's true. I'm the gossip.
Fun. I am the Slayer.
Fun. Well, I let you know if I think I'm poisoned.
I'm just going to note that, and I will probably get back to you on a daily basis and find out your numbers.
Okay, brilliant.
All right, sounds good. Thank ya.
I will give you High Priest.
Chat, what are we drinking?
Mathematician.
I have
Okay.
Propel.
Sounds good. Was that your High Priestess
Strawberry
ping by any chance?
If I'm the High Priestess, no, you were not.
I would love to hard claim if you were down.
Sure.
I am the chambermaid.
Coolio, gossip.
Fun.
Indeed.
2 in a row.
2 gossips in a row, or
2 gossips in a row.
Wonderful.
I'll tell you, and I'm not going to tell anyone else, but I am the Plague Doctor.
Ooh, hot chocolate.
Ooh, spicy.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. I'm blessing
all right.
Soldier or Slayer. So
This is a good question. I'm going to. Should I tell you a story about my role? How do you feel
Sure.
about story time?
Sure.
Okay. My role was wandering the hillsides alone, because the world had given up on them many, many years ago. And they really haven't got much going on in life. A lot of their friends and family members are now dead. And they're just kind of a sad, lonely, wandering soul on this planet.
Okay, interesting. Oh no. Now I feel like I have to do a story and I don't know what
You
to
don't.
say.
You don't have to. No, you can do whatever you want. That's the story I'm giving you, though.
Okay.
Come back tomorrow, and I can tell you more to the story.
Okay. Shall I just give you a 2 in response?
Sure.
I will give you mathematician or slayer.
Well, you best be the Slayer, because I've heard of a mathematician.
Okay, all good.
Hard claims?
Sure, mathematician.
Ooh, fun. I'm the chambermaid.
Okay. You keeping your info or?
I'm certainly not giving away my info.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Thank
you
you
very much.
Okay. I will tell you that I am the Soldier Boy.
Yo, a Michael
I know, it's
Jackson
confusing.
reference in my chat?
Yeah.
Okay. Saint or High Priestess?
Nothing.
Aha!
So,
Hey!
wow.
Look at that. Nominations will be open momentarily.
That's a nice thing for
I'd like to
nominations to do.
claim Slayer and shoot Hallow, please.
What's your preferred weapon of choice?
A large red hand.
Okay. We take that large red hand and we throw it in the direction of Hallow. And it's just paint. There's no effect.
But Red Right Hand by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds does start playing.
Bong! Wolfie has gossiped that there is no summoner in play. DJ has gossiped there is currently a demon in play. Gibbo gossips there is no summoner in play. Autumn gossips there is both a mathematician and a slayer in play. Amy gossips there is no summoner in play. Smile. Sean gossips it is possible for there to be a death tonight.
Well, if you're the gossip, I should hope that's true.
Yeah.
I'll claim Slayer and shoot Jesse, please.
What's your weapon of choice?
Flashbacks to Sunday.
It is. Yeah. We don't need to talk about how that game went. But I will tell you, there is no effect. Mia has gossiped that an evil player neighbors an outsider.
Were you even there for that game?
Copying my gossips.
No, but I heard
Yeah, I
about
was
it.
gonna say, I think you. Yeah.
I heard about it.
It was certainly a game.
All right, nominations are
That it was.
Anyone have a feeling about what demon we have?
I don't have an inkling yet.
I don't know, Mia. Do you have a feeling as to which demon you are?
I mean, I got you in my steward ping, so I think it's a Vortex for sure.
Heard of any weird Vortex information? Actually, no. I have heard of weird Vortex information. Actually, if I've heard of one thing that could be weird Vortex information.
Yeah, me too, for sure.
Second call for nominations.
Heard of one thing that points away from Vortex.
Has anybody heard of a king that I can bow down to?
Nope.
Oh, that's sad.
Ryback's not in the game. Of course there isn't a king.
Final call.
Obviously. Oh shit, we should actually someone.
Guys, we should probably nominate
Mia
someone.
nominates Wolfie.
Oh, just in time. Tell me about it.
We probably should not roll the dice on a Vortex. And maybe this is a wolf amongst sheep.
Wolfie, how do you feel about this?
If I was a wolf amongst sheep, my name wouldn't be explicitly Wolfie. Thank you very much. And also, please don't kill me.
We would need 6 for this to pass.
I haven't heard a single outsider claim. Well, I've heard it 1 and a 2, so I can't imagine outsider count right now.
I think 1 and a 2 as well.
5 is less than
I would
6.
like to count it on. nominate Mia.
Wolfie nominates Mia. Uno reverse card. Tell me about it.
I don't know. I haven't talked to Mia. Vortox check. I don't know if they're good food. I am not.
Mia?
Marked.
Some people know why this would be really bad. I took my hand down, Wolfie. You seemed actually probably
sorry.
good by the end of that. Please don't kill me.
We would need 6 for this to pass. Four is less than 6. No one on the block. 5.
DJ nominates Amy.
Why?
We should execute someone. Amy seems, from what we can tell, should be happy to die with this. Die to not lose to Vortox. And also, Amy gets evil way too much, so the pattern always continues, right?
Amy, how do you feel about this accusation of you having a red right hand?
I've broken that streak today, and I actually don't think I would be a good execution for town. I think that if we think it's Vortex, I think there are other ways we could go. Personally, I don't think my role would be a good execution.
We would need 6 for this to pass.
I have heard of a reason this would be bad, by the way, so...
I have heard of a reason why this would be good based off of Amy's claims to me.
Mia, did Amy tell you you were her marionette? Is that why it would be bad?
That actually did not happen. I can tell you 100% truthfully.
4 is less than 6. 5.
Hallow nominates Autumn.
4. Hallow nominates Autumn. Why?
Potential double claim. It's day 1, so I don't put that much stock in double claims, but at the same time, it is a double claim, and there's a Vortox on script.
Autumn?
If we take a look-see over at the rolls on the script, there are a lot of good rolls that would want to lay low and double claim, and for this, I would urge me not to be executed.
We would need 6 for this to pass.
Would you say, Autumn, then, that you have evil urges?
No.
I think.
Oh no, I don't like this. This is
Legion
not good. This is really not good. Actually,
that is really weird voting.
Yeah.
7 is enough. Autumn's on the block. 5.
Autumn nominates.
4.
Has Hallow been nominated?
I'm sorry, Autumn. Who did you say?
I think someone else nominated over me. I hadn't finished my nom yet.
Amy said who?
Rosanna?
Why?
Because there's information here that could potentially lead to Vortox game, which could also just mean Rosanna is evil and trying to say it's a Vortex game. Because I don't know. If we don't want to execute Autumn because that was weird voting.
Rosanna?
I have voted on every single nomination today because I do think that my information could suggest it as Vortox. But yeah, you're welcome to kill me if you think there's something suspicious about that.
7 to tie. 8 to pass. Three is not enough. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. First off, let's make the voting inaccessible to players. Autumn, what is your preferred method of execution?
I step on a broom. Specifically a broom, not a rake.
You step on a broom. Okay. I can tell you that you use this broom to sweep up some breadcrumbs, or should I say some bread sums. And it was a very dirty one. So not only does it you step on it and it causes you to die, it also makes you a little dirty in the process. Autumn is executed and dies. Everybody go to sleep. Our marionette, no.
So, that's a good question. Since Autumn no longer has an ability, would Sean learn Autumn as a minion in the
event that a Poppy Grower dies?
My gut reaction is no.
I'd argue yes. Autumn doesn't have an ability.
Strange. Right, because it's technically nothing in the marionette ability says even when dead, but I believe that think rolls like the marionette or the drunk have a sort of implicit even when dead sort of attached to them. I don't know. It's fucking
Wild is what it is.
Yeah.
Wolfie's gossip did not come true, so there will be no deaths tonight.
Right, Wolfie gossips that there was no summoner in play, right?
Correct.
Yeah, makes sense.
We really don't have much to do tonight.
No, so we're going to Hallow and Rosanna, and that's
kind of it,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's take a moment to talk about the fact, since we have to burn a little bit of time in the night phase. This script may not be good, to put it lightly.
What gave it away?
To put it lightly, this may not be a good script. Listen, I put this thing together. It's fine. It's fine. You know, not all scripts are going to be they're not all going to be bangers.
I did talk you out of the two most egregious roles that were on it.
What was it? It was minstrel and preacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a minstrel on here at some point.
Minstrel with Legion.
Yeah. Minstrel with Legion's fine. Weirdly not hate jinxed, even though I've been advocating for it to be hate jinxed behind closed doors for a very long time.
Yeah.
Add Pit Hag? No. Pit Hag Summoner is a disaster.
Well, yeah, that's the point. Make it more cursed.
But then it's like really cursed.
Yes.
But like this is just like fun cursed. That would be like bad cursed, obviously. Alright, let's go to Rosanna. We've wasted enough time. Still alive.
Hello.
Who am I gonna send you to? Who do you want to be sent to?
I don't know. Hello?
I could send you to Hallow. I think I'm actually gonna send you to Marshall instead. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hallow to Hallow.
Hello.
Still alive. Please choose 2 players.
I'd like to pick Rosanna and DJ, please.
Rosanna and DJ. I'm going to give you. Hey, please choose again. That's incorrect. I'm going to give you a 1.
Not please choose again?
Not please choose again. You're going to get a 1.
I am getting a 1, thank you.
Yeah. I just want you to make sure that I know how to not fail the chambermaid challenge.
Gotcha.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Thank you. I've never failed the chambermaid challenge.
Uh-huh.
I've certainly haven't failed it 3 times consecutively in one night.
Definitely not.
Nope, never.
Has never happened here.
That's like the only way to get a 1. Yeah, actually, it's one of the only ways to get a 1. At least on night 2. All right. Let's.
Most of these players just straight up don't wake.
Yep. All right. Let's bring them back. Town. Welcome. I can tell you that you are oversome with a feeling of joy because no one has died last night.
I'll take
Poor gossips.
Awesome.
Noms in, say, 6 minutes.
Rosanna, Marshall, Toad's Place.
Let's go.
Okay.
Demita, can I have an ST consult?
You sure can. Lead the way.
Hi. I've just got a quick rules question. How does Alk Mastermind work? Is it just bad for good?
Basically, yeah. The Mastermind ability actually doesn't really help one particular player or another, or one team or another. So it basically is a alignment agnostic ability. It just says when the demon dies, you play for another day, or when the demon is executed, you play for another day, and then whoever executes first loses.
Got it. All right. Just want to make sure I don't bluff this wrong. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't have to worry about becoming the demon when I don't want to be the demon. So like, hell
That's
yeah.
true. I'd consider keeping your role a little bit hush hush.
No, what I'm gonna do is I'm just not gonna like if people ask me to out myself, I'm just not gonna like.
That's fair, yeah.
If I find
there's nothing that they can do at this point anyways.
If someone would be poisoner.
I mean, 2 1s in a row. That means the poisoner hit an important hit and a important hit back to back. Don't think so.
Yeah.
No offense.
Or it could be Leech. Yeah, either way. But
I mean, it could just be Vortox.
yeah, that's true. Also, I know that Rosanna was saying that they weren't They were thinking that their info might have spoke to Vortox.
Interesting. Autumn was evil, 100%. I
Really?
don't
You
see
think
a
so?
role. I don't see a role in this script that would fit what Autumn's claiming. That would be worth it, in my opinion. So maybe it's misguided, but I just don't think I don't see it for what it's worth. But maybe that's just me.
Well,
Anyway.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna tell them what. I'm not gonna tell you what they hard claimed to me. But I could see why they might want to stick around for a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, yeah, good.
All right. Cool.
See you
Thanks,
around.
DJ.
Talk to Mia.
Sounds good.
wanted me?
Hello, can we chat?
How's it going?
Good. How about yourself?
I am doing well. Sorry for almost putting you on the block yesterday.
It's all right. Just
Uh,
don't do it again.
what are you?
I'm down for twos if you want.
Okay, sure, I'll do twos. That's fine.
I
Plague Doctor or Alchemist?
Plague / alchemist.
Yeah.
If I am either the gossip or the soldier.
Gossip or the soldier. Okay.
If you're the alchemist, do you have the summoner ability?
If I'm the alchemist, I do not have the summoner ability.
Sorry, I couldn't hear if you were saying something.
No, say that's great. So, if you were the mathematician, what would your numbers have been if you're willing to share them?
If I were the mathematician, they were 1 on night 1 and 1 on night 2.
I'll give you the exact same.
Okay.
Okay.
And if I was the monk, I protected Mia last night.
I am the grandmother.
Oh, that's a double claim for me. Although someone claimed to be my grandmother, and I'm kind of wished I pushed back against it further because they're like, "Oh, you gave me the first letter," and then I'll.
Steward or gossip?
Steward or gossip? Oh, what did you gossip yesterday?
I gossip that there is no summoner in play.
And no one died from that, which means we probably.
Indeed.
If you are the gossip, which means we do have a summoner in play, if my brain works correctly, which sometimes it does.
Or I could be poisoned.
That's also true. But, I mean, a lot of people gossiped stuff about the summoner yesterday.
So, what should we do? Are we going to do real claims today?
I don't know. Was yours yesterday not real?
It was kind of real. It was not exactly correct, but the vibe was correct.
Okay. So I'm assuming you're the poppy grower then.
Well, look, I'm not going to confirm nor deny anything that could be detrimental to my health.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm the chambermaid.
You're the chambermaid. Okay. And you checked me and I didn't wake up, I assume.
I have checked you. I will neither confirm nor deny because I checked.
You alright?
My own dragon didn't drag me. Whack. Nominations are open.
He didn't
Benny will nominate Amy.
Benny, Amy. Why?
Based off of yesterday, Amy claimed to me 2 roles, one of which I know she is not, and the other of which would have been fine to die day 1 for Vortox. And she really did not want to die. I believe Amy is probably evil here.
Amy?
I'm fine to hard claim. I've hard claimed to 2 people at this point. I'm the soldier. The only way that evil can kill me is if there's a poisoner and I'm like killed in the night. I don't want to be executed because I know I'm good, especially if this is a Legion game or we don't have a poisoner. Like, I know I'm good. I don't want to be executed.
We would need 6 for this to pass.
Just FYI, Amy and I are in a double claim. I am the soldier.
Well, that I
Was
don't
that
believe.
was that DJ?
That was
Amy
Benny.
and I.
Oh, Benny. Okay.
Yeah, I would like this to be on the block, but
4 is less than 6. Amy is safe. Wolfie gossips one of the in-play minions is Mastermind. Gibbo gossips that there is a poisoner in play. Cool. Any nominations? All right, gonna end the day in 10 seconds.
Mia nominates Marshall.
Why?
Mostly to get us more time, because I mean it's almost certainly not a Vortox, so I'm happy to just like hard check. Congratulations if you sunk a kill. But one of the blanks on my Grim. That's all.
Marshall?
I'm okay to die if you want, but I don't really want it to happen. I feel like it could be Legion here.
We would need 6 for this to pass.
If you're Legion, feel free to vote.
How considerate
like
of
that's
you,
a
Marshall.
High five.
Yes.
You mean high six?
Or sorry, yeah, high six. Sorry, I was about to correct myself.
The most subtle way to signal that you are Legion, saying if you're Legion, feel free to vote on this. 3 is not enough. Marshall is safe.
Amy will nominate Benny.
Why? Oh, Uno reverse card. Why?
Because we're in a double claim, and I know I'm good, and so I know Benny's evil unless Benny's doing something else. That's it. Also, Benny Amy, the name thing is getting to me. It's funny to me. So that's completely beside the point.
Benny?
I will Uno reverse that exact same thing back at you. I know I'm good. I'm the one that actually revealed that we were in a double claim, and was advocating for your death based off of the 2 claims that you gave me yesterday, which were Soldier and Steward. Steward would likely be okay to die, and I knew you were not the Soldier. So based off of how yesterday went, that's why I nominated you. I do not have necessarily Legion-y vibes. If we want to eliminate me, that is fine. But I know Amy is absolutely evil here.
We would need 6 for this to pass. Marshall gossips that there is Legion in play. I'm assuming, Marshall, you're just saying that there is at least one Legion in play, correct?
Yes.
Okay. 4 is not enough. Benny's safe. No one on the block. Final call.
DJ nominates Rosanna.
DJ nominates Rosanna. Why?
I actually, even though love, I think Rosanna's gooder now. I actually think we have a Leech in play. There's no summoner, and I think Rosanna's a very possible Leechos candidate as of right now. So, if we actually, I'm not convinced yet, and I think Rosanna's good, but we should actually summon for Vortox, and I think Rosanna could be a Leechos candidate.
Rosanna.
Yeah, I mean, it seems a little early to be going after Leechos candidates, but I'm very happy to die. I do just think Amy's evil, and I was poisoned, but yeah, if you want to kill me, that's fine.
We need 6 for this to pass.
That's quite a number of hands.
I would drop my vote, but I don't want Rosanna to drop on themselves is my concern.
Well, I'm only going to drop because it's got to 6.
6 is enough. Rosanna's on the block. Final call.
Wait, have I nominated today? Oh, I did, sorry.
Final call. Gonna end the day in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rosanna, what's your preferred method of execution?
Hip pain.
Hip pain. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's we're gonna make sure that your hips are properly taken care of, despite the fact that the muscles and tendons in them are pulled so tight it's like a snare sum. No? Nothing? Okay. Rosanna is executed and dies. And I would like to tell you that the game is over. Is a false statement. Everyone go to sleep.
Jesus Christ.
Got him.
Got him. Got him. Okay. Sean gets to do the business.
Yep, all he needed to do was to make it to tonight, and success.
All right, let's go to Sean. You did the thing!
People bought my bullshit mathematician bluff for 2 days, and I love it. All right. I know there's still a poppy grower in play, so I think the optimal play is I'm just going to create Legion and let chaos ensue.
You're choosing Legion?
I am choosing Legion.
Are you choosing a player?
I didn't think I was able to choose a player because I knew it was a poppy grower in play.
That is correct. We would be choosing a player for you, basically.
I just wanted to see how you would respond. I was testing you. Testing your knowledge of the jinxes. Yeah.
I studied the study guide.
I'm glad. And Navean, thank you very well for putting the Cliffs Notes together. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
May God have mercy on our soul. We have to make Legion.
We sure do. So Sean becomes a Legion and Autumn becomes a Legion because they have to.
Yep.
Okay.
Amy becomes Legion?
And then Legion just never learn each other because now Amy can't. Like, there's not going to be a poppy grower ability to die for Legion to learn each other. Like, that's what happens if you make Amy a Legion.
You're saying leave Amy. Okay, we leave Emmy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so who's our good team? Do we leave DJ for the lulz?
I would turn Jesse into a Legion because I think a Slayer in a Legion game is not particularly like it's not really that fun or interesting.
Yep, I agree with that.
So
Gibbo.
Jesse can become Legion.
Gibbo's gonna become Legion. I'm not telling all the Legion that Gibbo's the king.
That's fine. We can turn Gibbo into a Legion.
Benny?
Yeah, I like Benny. Benny and Amy have been in a pretty hard conflict for the entire game. Like Benny knows that Amy's lying, obviously.
Leave Amy, Jesse, and Gibbo is good. Proceeds to turn 2 of them evil. I think Wolfie's fine to stay alive. Or to stay good.
Wolfie's fine. Maybe we leave Hallow and so Wolfie, Hallow, Amy, and then
DJ?
I guess you could leave DJ, sure. So Mia and Marshall get to become Legion as well.
And I say we kill Mia tonight to make it seem as though, we had it was an acrobat proc.
We want to kill 2 players, right?
I know, yeah. I'm just saying Mia has to be part of the body count.
Oh yeah, Rosanna. So do we turn Rosanna as well, or?
Might as well, right?
Yeah, like normally I would leave 3 to 4 players as good in Legion here. So Rosanna.
I think 4 is fine.
Legion
Yeah.
as well.
No need for the ST ability anymore. That's what you think. That's what you think. Maybe I want to poison someone.
Yeah, poison somebody. I think it's not a terrible idea to
make
turn
DJ into Legion
as well.
We'd have to turn someone back then.
Why?
You'd only have
3
3
good
goods?
players alive. Yeah,
right.
That's normal.
All right, sounds good to me. All right, we should probably split it up, right?
Yeah, I will start at the bottom of our cabins and tell everybody from there that they've changed, and we'll meet in the middle.
Sure, sounds good.
Okay.
No.
You're a Legion. Have fun.
No.
Oh, you're evil, by the way. You're evil and you're Legion. Have fun.
No.
Hello. Are you excited? You're not even there, Benny. Or you're on push to talk. And
Yeah, I'm here. What has happened to me? Have I been summoned?
You have been summoned.
Oh, god damn it.
You have a big red hand. You are evil Legion.
I'm evil Legion.
Yes.
Joyful. What a moment for me.
Yep.
That's
have
not
fun.
where I wanted this game to go. Thank you. Bye.
I'll be honest, Benny. It's not where I wanted it to go either, but I wrote the script and I take full responsibility for it.
All right. Bye.
I turn that token upside down and then make it a big red hand. You are Legion.
Oh, god damn it.
Have fun. Take that thing, the king, and get you some big red hands. You are evil, you are Legion.
Oh, God.
Have fun. Still alive.
Still alive. I had written down who I was going to pick. Gibbo and Amy, please.
Gibbo and Amy, you get a 0.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Okay.
We have nothing else to do. Oh, we have to kill people.
We do have to kill people. So.
Who did Hallow just pick again? Oh, we can't kill them.
Hallow picked Amy and Gibbo, I believe.
That's fine. We can kill Mia.
Yeah.
And we can kill Benny? No, we should leave Benny alive. Kill
if
Sean?
we're making Mia look like an acrobat, then somebody near Mia would have to be poisoned.
Let's kill Sean.
Yeah, Sean's fine. Yeah.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Let's bring him back. Hello, town. I hope you are familiar with the fact that we are playing Blood on the Clock Tower, which is a talking game, and you folks need to be aware of the fact that you need some chewing some. Because your breath stinks. Speaking of things that stink, Town Square features the body of Sean and the body of Mia. Noms in 6 minutes.
Something has happened.
Okay, I have a public service
Just a
announcement.
quick thing.
2 deaths could be a number of things, but I am the acrobat, so.
Interesting.
Also,
What were
I
you gonna
have
speak about?
I have an announcement. Seeing as if it is a summoner game, the evil team's going to know now. I am your king.
Gibbo.
I can confirm that I got this claim yesterday.
Yeah.
Same.
Oh, and
only,
I
it's
can-
only
day one.
told 2 people. And
I
also,
can clear the.
also as king, please appreciate your brand new flag.
I can
Anyone,
also
anyone
clear.
in England will get that.
That's a lovely flag.
Can we let
I
Mia
don't-
try to finish her sentence, please?
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say I can also clear up something that happened. I've been marionetting Amy. Anyway, I'm clearly not the demon, so.
So Amy's claims are based off of her thinking she's evil.
You lied to me. I knew this would happen.
What? I
Yes.
lied to you?
Oh,
I don't
furious.
believe it. I think Amy's evil.
Same.
Benny, can we talk, please?
We can,
I
but
mean, I'm
I
literally
don't know
dead.
what we can. Yeah, okay.
Do you want a third party?
I would prefer the third party to be Rosanna, please.
That's very fair.
Okay,
All right, let's
fine.
go.
I don't want to. Oh, why am I sitting in?
I am the motherfucking poppy grower. And when Mia came to me on day one and was like,
What?
"You're my marionette," I did not know what to think. I genuinely didn't. They gave me bluffs of acrobat, soldier, and another one, and I was like, I can bluff soldier. I genuinely don't know what to do right now. I'm looking at a poppy grower token.
God damn it! Nice backup. That's a really good backup there.
Yeah, I was like, oh great, I'll claim soldier. It's a bluff, and then you started double claiming me in town, and I don't know what to do now.
So part of the reason, so Rosanna was claiming High Priestess getting you on night 1, I believe.
Yep, that's why I wanted to talk to Rosanna, because I absolutely believe Rosanna is telling the truth now, but I didn't want to out that in town because I was being marionetted and I'm sitting with the poppy grower token.
Yeah.
Should we move to somewhere Rosanna can join?
Sure. Should we just hop into town square and?
On Amy.
Now.
Oh, Vader.
Well, it's because I was taking them saying I can't join them in Dudley, and then they finally noticed that when I went to someone else.
Right.
Because
No, but I think it
probably at least the case.
I think I believe Mia's claim, and it ended up being that I was a demon kill, and Mia is sat next to either Amy or Jesse, who's currently poisoned.
I mean, it'd probably be Jesse. At least that'd be my thought process behind it. Oh God, what do you have? Fuck. Yeah. What do you have for the rest of the claims then that you have on the board?
Well, I
'Cause
have currently the 2 soldiers. I have a chambermaid and a high priestess.
Fair enough. I got some talking to then because I'm missing things.
Yep.
I've heard of a gossip that.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Is why I was wary of you, and that's why I supported your executions. Who got so many votes? I have not liked the executions going on so far this game. They've been weird. Like all the stuff that seems like it should be. I'm not willing to say this if you're okay with that.
Okay, that's fine. I just have no info, so.
That's fair. I mean, I could give you a lie, but it would be a lie.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah. It's just I don't know what's going on with the executions, and I fear that they're only going to be weirder because I do think it might have been a summoner game, and I have no idea what the fuck is going to happen from here on.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, well, thank
Okay.
you.
Cool, thanks.
I hope you know, I've changed my token back to Choir Boy. I'm gonna try and lie to myself and make me think that I'm still the dead Choir Boy. I think that's my only way to survive this.
Ah, yes, the self-gaslight. Well done.
I didn't want this.
Okay, so you're got it. What were the bluffs that you got?
It was monk, mathematician, and alchemist.
Monk, math, and alchemist. Okay, interesting. So what is up with Amy?
No idea.
Amy was claiming math, and I gave soldier as one of the demon bluffs.
Right.
Okay.
I'll do that. Thank
All right.
you.
Bye.
And we'll try to find some other
Yeah, and
baddies, I guess.
Yeah, and that's what DJ is kind of leaning towards as well. Because I'm
Mhm.
thinking that we're trying to sell the world that Jesse might be a good leech host candidate.
Yeah, Jesse or Amy or both.
Yep, or both. One
Slayer.
You are the Slayer. Interesting.
I haven't used my shot, but I probably will use it very soon. I was trying to wait for the potential summoner to do its thing.
Aim. Oh, never
Hi,
mind.
everybody. Welcome back. Nominations are open.
Rosanna, please tell me you heard what I said instead of getting dragged.
I think I did, but I honestly, yeah, I think so.
I just wanted to point something out that we realized I could have a leech host neighbor. That would also kill me.
That is, yeah, I actually think that.
That was the first thing I thought of, which terrifies me.
Actually, with that, well, that's actually
Mia, I don't think you died to your own ability. I think that there is a gossip in town, and we should follow the gossip's lead.
What was the gossip? Or do we know who the gossip is?
I've heard of it.
Wolfie gossips
Yeah,
the in-play demon is a Vortox. Second call for nominations.
Can we get an execution that isn't gonna get overvoted today, please?
Jesse claims Slayer and shoots Amy.
What's your weapon of choice?
The sum button.
Ah, yes, we hit the sum button. That's about as close as I can do with making a button noise is clapping. It's great automatopoeia. It really does the job. Sum. Amy is hit by the sum of all evils, but somehow doesn't die. There is no effect.
Somehow.
That was Jesse.
Somehow,
the Slayer,
oh my
right?
God.
That was me,
Jesse.
yes.
I mean,
yeah, that was Jesse.
Isn't it like 50-50 that you're poisoned? Like, okay, or like a third,
I know. It doesn't clear
Well, to
me,
be
but...
fair, if Amy is the leech host, Jesse couldn't be. So.
I was gonna say,
That's
I was
true.
gonna say Jesse that was a really good shot because if I was the leech host, Jesse couldn't be. But now it could be Jesse's the leech host, who is now a spent slayer. So maybe, but we don't even know if it's a leech.
Second
What
call.
I've heard, I think Jesse is good. No idea after Summoner Shenanigans if that's still true, but...
I'll nominate Jesse.
Wolfie nominates Jesse.
I'm worried that it's Vortox, so we should probably get someone on the block, and just in case of a leech hosted Slayer. The leech hosted Slayer is a distinct possibility. We don't have to go for this now.
Jesse.
I'm trying to clear this. I could be the leech host. I could just be a spent slayer, so we can go for this.
We would need 4 for this to pass.
If Jesse's not the leech host, there's a tiny little world where both me and Jesse are good, and that makes me feel a little better about myself.
4 is enough. Jesse's on the block. I'll say final call.
I mean, it can also just be poisoner, right? So
yeah,
that's the other possibility.
Good poisoner is pretty likely.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jesse, what's your preferred method of execution?
I fell, and it was off of a ladder, not a step ladder.
Thank you for clarifying. What are you doing, Step Summer? Jesse is executed and dies, and congratulations. Go to sleep. Thank God Wolfie voted on that. All right.
Wolfie gossiped that the in-play demon is a Vortox, so,
Yep, so no
once
kills
again,
there.
No gossip death.
But we could kill 2 to make it look like 1.
I mean, or we could not.
I know. I'm just saying it's a thing that we can do. We need to figure out who we're gonna kill before we go to Hallow.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 Legion alive, and there's 3 good alive. I don't know. I'm almost tempted to just kill Amy right now.
Yeah, you think so?
I don't know how Hallow and Wolfie feel about each other at the moment, is the problem. I do think we probably kill Amy before the end of the game.
Maybe tomorrow night.
So I think Marshall is a good shout because Marshall was grandmother confirming Jesse.
Or DJ. DJ has a built-in bluff.
Oh yeah, DJ's a fine kill as well.
I'm between those 2. Although
Yeah.
Gibbo did claim King.
Right. I think Marshall tonight makes sense.
Okay. Kill Amy tomorrow, leave her alive today, can kill DJ. I think killing Marshall's also perfectly fine. Oh, we have some escapees? We do. Nope. I hit the wrong button. Go back to sleep. Hey, escapees. There you go. Get to your fucking cabins. Alright, let's go and choose Hallow. Or talk to Hallow. Still alive.
That was the dormitory fire alarm going off at 1 a.m.?
Yep, that's exactly what it was. And now you're like, fuck, I'm awake. This is bullshit.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have players planned to pick tonight. Let's have it be Benny and Wolfie, please.
Benny and Wolfie. You learn 0.
Fantastic, thanks.
Oh yeah. Hallow is super happy about getting that 0. That warms her soul. I'm sure she was super happy about getting that 0.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, the only thing Hallow's going to get is a 0 for the rest of the game, and the only player that won't match is Gibbo.
Yep. Really
so I do think that
Gibbo
needs to die. Like, Gibbo probably can't be our last remaining Legion because it's just going to be too obvious, probably.
Yeah. But not tonight.
But no, not tonight.
In fact, Gibbo would probably be a good execution today, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I mean, listen, this is the thing with Legion. They have all the power in the world, except that they don't.
Right. Well, they also don't know who the good players are now, so they don't know who they need to vote with them. So
they know 1 of 4 players was.
Yes, they know one, but they don't know which.
Exactly. Or they know at least 1, I should say.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's bring them back. Town, welcome back. For those of you who have a particularly strong background in gardening, you are aware of the fact that sometimes you really need to have a green sum in order to get the most out of your plants. And one of those people that would have to be able to do... that pound apparently is so bad that it just knocked Wolfie out of Discord. That was nice. Yeah. But with that green sum comes some red in the field. And that red belongs to Marshall.
Well, that's good.
We would need... let's say 5 minutes. You guys can come back at 38 past.
Good news, not a Vortox game, probably.
Marshall?
I got Soldier, by the way.
Let's go, Benny.
You got Soldier?
If you're claiming Gossip Wolfie, couldn't have Vortex.
Hey.
Are you Legion?
Nope. Why? Are you?
Yes, I am.
I had you marked down as Legion a long time ago. Who else is Legion?
You.
I'm not. All
Strange.
Right. Benny, I'm fucking with you.
You should be Legion.
Yeah. Any idea who else?
Well, it's
thankfully,
also the same thing as. Sorry, what?
Thankfully, I was not summoned into being a demon, which I am very glad about.
You see, I trust you just based on how the first 2 days went, and that's why I'm so scared, because I think it is a summoner game, and
But what if Mia's just lying? And so I told you math, and then I just kind of ran away. But yeah, unfortunately, I was gonna claim Soldier as the poppy grower, and then you were like, "Oh, it's a bluff," and I was like, "Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. I don't need to worry about anything." And then Benny double claimed me, and I went, "Something is wrong here."
It does kind of make me think Benny is just the Soldier then. But...
Yeah, we talked yesterday at length, and I was just like, I genuinely don't know what to do now, so I'm probably just gonna.
Given that it's not Legion, you know?
That's true, but at the very least, not really you, but the storyteller would be controlling the kills versus an evil player. I'm not sure how much better that is.
But the thing is, the demon can sync to make it seem like my gossip is true or false.
That is a fair point. You technically have the ability to mechanically confirm yourself, but the demon would want to do whatever possible to avoid that.
Yes.
At this point, what do you think? Because, all right, Gibbo outed as Keen. I, of course, told Gibbo. I'm not giving my claim to anyone else.
Yeah, I went up to Gibbo and was like, okay, I assume Autumn.
Yeah. I mechanically trust Gibbo. I feel like Gibbo just has to be good. Now, the problem is, what the fuck would happen if Gibbo got summoned into the demon. Like I
Summon?
just don't know. It's like there's players I can mechanically trust early on that I just don't know, and I don't know where to go.
You ended up being my target after all. Okay.
Yeah.
But
And then you got
okay,
another
yeah.
one, did you say?
And then I got a 1 on night 2 as well. Yeah, 1 on night 1 and a 1 on night 2.
I think my night 2 information checks out a lot better.
Okay. So it might have moved then.
Yeah. I mean, it could just be that night 2 is just lying to me, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like I got the kind of night 2 that you get if you should have got it on night 1, but you were poisoned, if that makes sense.
Right. Kind of like a make good as this is the person that we should have shown you, but we couldn't, so we're gonna show him to you now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
Whole acrobat down in the night thing. Do you think it was legit? Gossip kill? What's the such?
So I've heard from the gossip as well. So I think at this point, I think we all know who the gossip is.
Yeah, I think so. I don't.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't think they've killed anyone.
Yeah.
So
Wolfie,
like,
tells me that I'm the marionette. I'm just not gonna believe it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. We gotta go back.
Yeah. Thank you.
Fair enough.
I will not be killing you in the night. I would like to survive nominations so I can check Gibbo again.
You know what? Fine. Yeah, I am the poppy grower. Being marionetted did not make for a fun game.
Yeah, understandable. Thank you.
Thank you.
What's that? Something about this terrible script that I wrote in a fugue state could have been bad? Could have led to a bad game? Never. I can't believe it.
Back in town square.
Back in
Oh,
town square, you
no.
mean like this? Aha!
Exactly.
The dragon has gotten you. Nominations are open.
I would like a point to talk. Thank you. I am the gossip. I don't think my ability affect the game in a productive way anymore because the demon can just choose to sync to make my gossip seem false. Here is all my gossips with deaths tracked as well. Do with that information what you will. There you go. Hi, I'm the gossip.
It's you.
Interesting.
Hi. You're the gossip. It's you.
I believe there was a summoner in play. I think that they made someone into the demon. What demon, I don't know. But
so it looks like from your information, you're saying that one of the in-play minions is a mastermind if we believe that the 2 Death Knight was because of your ability.
correct. But I don't. I think it's more likely that Mia died to their own ability rather than mine. But I don't think there's a way to tell.
I don't believe Mia died to their own ability.
There is a possibility that Jesse was the leech host and it's a mastermind day. And I despise that. But we are on 6, so in theory we need to skip at some point.
Yeah.
But wait a second.
But also it could be a Vortex.
I see what you're saying.
If
'Cause,
we
like,
kill a
I
dead
can-
body, is that fine?
Yes.
Yeah, you can
You just have
execute
to
it or-
execute.
It's a mastermind day and we execute someone who's good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, if it's a
Mhm.
mastermind day, then we just execute the person that we executed yesterday. Then
Jesse
right?
is the leech host and was good, and it is a
That's-
mastermind
yeah.
day. We can't
That's true.
execute Jesse.
That's true.
Jesse is
Second
confirmed
call.
by a grandmother, which is me.
Oh.
Yep.
That was Marshall. Okay.
Yes.
true.
Yeah.
Okay.
I fully believe that.
Yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
that makes sense. I still don't know what Amy is.
And
After that
that's
whole double thing.
okay.
Suspicious is what
Yeah,
Amy is.
I still just have Amy and Benny marked as soldier, and something tells me it's
Yeah.
going to be that way for the rest of the game.
Same here.
No, it won't be. Risen, I
Oh.
also told you my role. Quickly.
Yeah, I just don't trust you.
Final
Do we
call.
have do we have any thoughts on who the demon could be? Like
Anyone.
I
think it's a
I'm
summoner
thinking
game.
someone in the top 3. That's my
Amy,
thought.
I don't think it's that
5,
consequential to execute you in the
4.
event this is a mastermind day.
DJ nominates Benny.
DJ nominates Benny. Why?
Yes. One. If I were to be a summoner, I'd probably pick 1 to 3 people in the top of the Grim. And for now, again, also we're running out of time. We should execute someone in case if you're a mastermind. The problem is I don't think I can't see a dead evil player right now, unless it's autumn. So, yeah, right now I think Benny would be, if we're gonna go for an evil candidate on Fear of Mash Monday, I think Benny would be the one for me.
Benny?
Right now, I believe Amy and I possibly are the only two good living players. I do think that the reason for the 2 kills was because Legion was summoned and we had kind of almost like an arbitrary death knight with Legion acting and killing 2 players. I think that the gossip claim is bunk, and I think that Amy and I are probably the only 2 good living players.
We would need 3 for this to pass.
I mean, now I want to vote on this on principle. Because I know that I'm not Legion, so...
I mean, the paranoia is, I just like socially, Benny got into a visible double claim with somebody, and the demon would have to know that I was going to back down in the future to pick, or the summoner.
1 is not enough. Benny safe. 5, 4, 3.
Hallow nominates Mia. Fuck it.
Hallow nominates Mia. Fuck it, and is immediately asked to give an accusation.
Picked a dead player at random. Of course, it has to be Mia. I sort of just figured out that it is fairly unlikely for today to be a mastermind day where Jesse was the leech host, because we would have expected, assuming Wolfie is the gossip, that we would have got 3 deaths on night 3. 1 from the demon kill, another from the gossip kill, and another of Mia being the acrobat. Whether Mia is the correct execution in the case that Jesse's just the actual demon, which I highly doubt, is another question.
How do you feel about this Mia's corpse?
This is a really bad execution. I'm a really powerful townsfolk role, and I think I have a lot more information to get.
We would need 3 for this to pass.
I think my main question is, do we... and we can lift it elsewhere if we get 3 here.
No, but yeah, we should.
Do we
should put me
think
on
there's
the block.
any chance Jesse was the demon and this is a mastermind day? Like a Vortox specifically, because that's the only way there would be a death in the night.
Not really.
I don't
If
think
Jesse
so.
would be the leech host.
3 is enough. Mia's corpse is on the block.
If Jesse is the leech host and the demons sunk a kill on the night they became a leech, I'll give it to them.
Yeah, there's genuinely enough Vortox fear in me that I don't want
5,
to let it go.
4, 3, 2, 1. Mia, how would your corpse prefer to be? Yeah, actually, there's probably no good way of saying this. Mia, what is something that you would like to have chosen as a form of execution?
Well, I would say that my corpse tries to get into acrobatics again in hell, but is still equally bad at it.
Okay. You are dead, so it really doesn't matter. But you are executed. Go to sleep. Zombul tech. Yes, absolutely, Mia. All right. Oh, all right. So, Gibbo seems like a fair kill tonight.
Yeah, I think that Evil's best bet is probably going to be Benny or DJ because their claims are going to match up with Hallow's chambermaid info, right?
Yeah.
So Gibbo and then Amy tomorrow night. Assuming a good player is not executed.
Right. Amy might be a good kill. I think we can wait 1 more day.
Yeah, I do agree with that. There's worlds where Amy is evil. There's certainly worlds where Jesse was your good poisoned slayer who shot a demon, and Jesse was why Mia died to the acrobat ability.
Right.
So, I don't want to kill Amy and then have a world where, one of Wolfie or Hallow turn on each other, and then because they have 5 and they think they have 2 X's left and they think they're safe,
Yeah.
I agree. I think if Gibbo is left alive, then he's likely to get chambermaid checked again and is just going to get found out.
Yep, absolutely. Let's go with that. DJ has a rules question. Let's figure out what that is. What is your rules question?
Yes. I just want to be sure. If there's a king in play, I would learn who the king is, correct?
You are a demon.
Right.
And
Yes.
provided that
Right.
all parties are sober and healthy, then yes, you would have been informed who the king is.
Oh, God. Okay. Because honestly, yeah, well done. Whoever is the summoner, I love you and hate you at the same time. Anyway, thank you. That's all I
No
got.
problem. Yeah, I think we just go to Hallow. Call it a night.
Yeah, so we're going with Gibbo tonight, and then just depending on who gets executed, I guess we'll we'll make our decision tomorrow night. But if it's not Amy, then we kill Amy.
I agree.
Okay.
Still alive. Please choose 2 players. Hello.
You're muted, Hal.
I am muted, thank you. I would like to pick Gibbo and DJ, please.
And I will pick again.
Okay, I would like to pick Gibbo and what order did I pick people in? Gibbo and Amy, please.
Pick again.
Fantastic. Split the difference, Amy and DJ.
Amy and DJ, right?
Amy and DJ.
In that order. Smile.
Not that it matters.
I'm going to tell you 0.
Thank you.
Thank you. From a chambermaid's perspective, it's impossible to determine whether someone is a Legion or a poppy grower.
Sure is.
To answer the question in chat more directly, I mean, Micah's basically got it, but yes, if a dead player is summoned into a Zomboul, cool, they're dead. The demon is dead, the game ends. And you're basically making that dead player lose the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, if a role comes into play when a player is already dead, they are just fully and completely dead.
However, no, that doesn't have anything to do with Summoner. I was basically going to say an appearing dead Zomboul could get changed into another demon and still appear to be dead. But that doesn't have anything to do with Summoner. It's just a thing that can happen. Which actually did, well, it didn't happen, but we simulated it happening in the Atheist game that has really high views on YouTube that I can't remember what the name of it is. But if you want to go look for it, go to YouTube and visit it there. All right, let's bring them back. You know, Town, you have to be really better about where you're spending your insum these days. I didn't really have anything. I'm running out of puns, guys. But hey, look, over there, Gibbo's dead.
Oh!
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Hey, so I'm gonna out now. I was the choir boy.
Awesome. Oh wait, not awesome. You're dead.
I was you executed me on the first day, remember?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Gibbo,
Would have liked to stay
Did you-
alive.
Gibbo, did you learn information the night Marshall died because of like night order stuff?
Yes, I did ask Navean, and Navean confirmed they run it with the alternate rule when it's half and half. That I would get info.
I was there, can confirm.
Mm-hmm. And Wolfie
So
can
he-
confirm that I claimed choir boy on day 1.
Yep, I can confirm that as well. I was there. Autumn hard claim choir boy to me on day
So-
1.
Gibbo, did you get info the night Marshall died?
Yep, I got soldier.
Okay, that's amazing. Okay, Sean,
So
you
is
wanna
it
talk?
Amy or Benny that's the soldier?
It's Benny. It's Benny.
My
Gibbo, you wanna
only the
yeah,
only
sure.
claims that I don't have are DJ and Amy.
You swear to me you were the king?
Yes,
Are you sure you've always been the king, my friend?
yes.
No, the jig is up. I know you're Legion. I'm Legion 2. I'm Legion 2. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. So, oh god, I think it's me and Wolfie versus the 3 of them. I think it is. And oh god, I don't know who. I'll be honest. Who you ever think is Legion, tell them that I am the one of the living ones, please.
Yeah.
Because, like, I think I can spin a Benny Vortox world because I think it's viable. I think the Legion world's gonna crack soon.
Like the minute Benny like reacted and was like, "We're in a double claim," I started to get suspicious because I was like, "Why would we be in a double claim if I have a bluff?" So I trust Benny and I trust Mia.
Okay.
But yeah. Now you know.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, my numbers were day 1 1, night 1 1, night 2 1, and then I died night 3.
That's interesting. Maybe probably poisoner then. But
Okay. Let's do
We
this.
can do this. We can do this.
And she claimed soldier, and then steward, and then I
Right.
think she it's very confusing. So that's why I thought it was Vortox. But now, if she is the property grower, then that
I
makes
mean,
sense.
yeah, I just don't know if you would get shown the Poppy Grower Night 1. I'm not sure. I could imagine
grandmother.
Yeah, I could imagine getting shown. You might have been poisoned, or getting shown a minion without a bluff yet.
Got it. Okay, so that does make sense. Okay, so yeah, I don't know then. I have heard of a potential chambermaid. But yeah, those are my numbers.
Would be the grandmother? But then that would mean
Could have been.
Jesse's not confirmed, which I don't like at all. It's like not a lot of things on this board act besides High Priestess and Chambermaid.
Right.
That's interesting. And both of, I mean, Chambermaid's alive right now. Well,
Yep.
this is certainly interesting.
If we have the same chambermaid, then yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It'll be
oh.
interesting to see where this goes.
Yeah, Faye.
Oh.
Aha!
Dragon!
The Dragon. Nominations are open.
Sorry,
Amy, do you want to claim?
To the people who have told my claim, should I?
At this point, there's no point in hiding it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
if it's a
you could-
summoner,
you could
evil
say
knows
it.
each other already anyway.
Probably. I'm the
Well,
poppy. The minute Mia came to me day one and was like, "Hey, you're the marionette," I panicked like level 1,000. But Soldier was one of the bluffs Mia gave me, and I was already gonna claim Soldier as the poppy grower anyway. So I was like, "Oh, that's perfect." And then Benny double claimed me, and then I got really scared.
Hello,
Yeah.
why would evil know each other if it's summoner?
Because the summoner. Oh, right, poppy grower Jinx, isn't it? It's jinxed. Is it jinxed?
Mm-hmm. It
Yes.
is, yeah.
I forgot
is.
that part.
They don't choose the person, they just choose the role.
There's 13 jinxes. We don't blame you.
Yeah.
They're pinned.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
I have my grim filled out, so.
Yeah. Autumn, I'm willing to out. I am the chambermaid. I have a 0 on all alive players, which tells me it is not Kazali.
Oh fuck.
Yay.
It could be any of the other 3
That's so
demons.
funny.
I
That's
hate
actually-
everything. That is, by the way, a 0 on all of the other alive players since night 3.
That's so funny. That's
That is
so funny.
horrible. What is
the worst part about that is
Could
that
very
lines
well
up
be
with all
starting
of our
Legion.
claims.
Why are
Could
we,
very well be starting Legion.
So,
Navean? Why are we a lab rat?
Betty, are you the
Ha-
soldier?
Yes, I am the soldier.
Okay, in that
Hello.
case, then we could probably rule out Vortox.
It can't be starting Legion because my info says that it's summoner.
Okay, and you could be Legion.
That's fair, but I'm not Legion.
Second call for
So we can rule out
Somebody
Vortox
nominates
if
Habby.
Benny will nominate Wolfie.
Amy,
Hey,
I believe, nominated.
Yeah, Amy nominated Hallow, you said?
I don't
Why?
because Hallow's info could be potentially true, but then it's like I don't think it's a Legion game. It could be a Vortox game, but anyway, I just don't like Hallow's info at all. So I think it's possible that Hallow could be the demon. If we want to go for Wolfie as well, I heard maybe a nomination on that side. Yeah, that also works.
Hallow?
I don't like my information either. I am not voting on myself. If you are good, I ask you to please not vote on me, but I mean, if you think I'm a Leech host, then I guess go ahead. I am choosing to exclude that world for now because I don't want to lose to Legion.
We would need 3 for this to pass.
Are we thinking Vortox? Because if so, then that
I mean, I
makes
do feel
sense
like we should
for
put this on
Hallow's
the block.
information.
Vortox is very possible.
Works with Legion too, though. Unfortunately.
I think, like,
2 is less than 3. Final call.
Wolfie, did you claim that your information told you a specific... yeah, Benny will nominate Wolfie.
Why?
Wolfie is claiming that their information points at a summoner being in play, and I'm not sure I understand how that's possible if you are the gossip and you've had one night where there's been a double kill, and that's really the only information I think the gossip has to go off of. But maybe we need to go through the gossip information.
I think I gossiped that there is no summoner in play and there were no kills, which means that that's false, and thus there is a summoner in play if I'm doing that correctly. I could very well have been poisoned. It's a distinct possibility. I think I'm going to be nominating Benny on the off chance it's Vortox here because I'll save that for the offense then, actually.
We would need 3 for this to pass.
There were too many live hands on that for me to feel.
Yeah, all 4 other alive
comfortable.
people have voted on me at some point, please. Just saying.
Should I vote on it? It's too late. We need
I will
No.
point out that
someone.
my hand is down now.
Can I ask
Yes,
a-
but
can I ask a-
all hands were raised at some point.
This is fair.
Autumn?
I'm just asking a question because I don't see it on the pinned message of the jinxes. What again is the Summoner Legion jinx?
Oh, I must have missed one. Sorry. If the summoner creates a legion, then most players, including all evil players, become evil legion.
Okay, cool. Just want to know what it was.
3 is enough. Wolfie's on the block. Final call.
I would like to nominate Benny.
Uno, reverse card. Tell me about it.
I am not a good kill here. I think it's a distinct possibility that it's a Vortox game and Gibbo the King learning incorrect information on what an evil player is bluffing. Hallow's chambermaid info also works if it's Vortox getting a 0 working with an evil player's bluff if they wake. I think I will be voting on Benny here. I am not a good kill. You should lift it off of me, preferably.
Benny?
I think that there is a lot of information that points to me as good. I hard claimed with Gibbo at the beginning of the game. I'm not entirely sure I trust Gibbo as king here because Gibbo backed down from a different hard claim, and then asked me about my role. I hard claimed to Gibbo. I had a lot of sus on Amy because of the double claim with me, and I outed that double claim specifically. And in talking with Amy, I kind of understood what was going on there. I do see how Gibbo getting me points to a possible me specifically being Vortox. If Town would like to rule that out, fine. But I don't believe that this gossip is actually accurate. I still believe that Legion was summoned on night 3, and that's the reason for the double death. I think that the gossip is not real.
We would need 3 to tie, 4 to pass.
I don't think we should lift
There's a
because
choir
Benny.
boy that's confirming Gibbo.
We
the
shouldn't
king.
tie this either, though.
Yeah,
I
there's a
don't-
choir
yeah.
boy, and if Benny's evil, it's a Vortex world with no movement. Like, we can chase that world later. We should do the harder worlds first, I think.
1 is less than 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wolfie, preferred method of execution.
Gossiping too much.
Ah, yes, gossiping too much. Damn, that really sets me up really well for the chewing gum, bubble gum, some pun, but I can't do that. Let's go with, you've just made so many gossips that you are overcome with emotion, or should I say, oversum with emotion. Wolfie is executed and dies, and congratulations. Go to sleep. Well, shit. We're killing DJ, right?
Yeah,
Like, we kind of have to.
I think so.
That sucks. Yes, there is also a snitch on this script, because why wouldn't there be? Obviously. It is a script of all time. That is a confirm. Hey, listen, I told you, we made it, as you said, you made a good game out of a cursed script.
Yeah, that's definitely quite possible to do. I think that like single games are not actually great evidence in like by themselves of the quality of a script. You can also get crap games out of great scripts. So
I objectively know that that's the truth, but I'll take a W, man. I mean, you don't have to shit all over my W. Let me get a little something here.
Yes, we managed to get a good game out of it.
Hey, I'll take it. That's my win for tonight. And you win. I wouldn't let Emma run Alk Summoner in a Legion script. You're right. Then because Town already thinks that's what happened. I mean, they don't, but still. All right, we go to Hallow, and then we're done. We give Hallow a 0, regardless of what happens.
Yeah, Hallow can only pick Benny and Amy and gets a 0.
Yep. Still alive.
Hello, it's going to be Benny and DJ, isn't it?
Nope.
Fantastic. Benny and Amy, then.
Benny and Amy. Nets you a 0.
Go figure.
Have fun. It is what it is, man. That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
All right. We are good. Let's bring them back. Since we're running up against time, I'm just going to be really quick. No more puns. DJ's dead. Nominations in now.
I do not
what I
think it can be
expected.
Vortox anymore after DJ dying. Because that would require Evil killing a poisoner in the night, which I don't think they would do at this point in the game.
What the fuck?
I'm genuinely.
Benny is either the Leech or Legion. Which does Town think?
Mia, what if you die because I'm the leech host?
I mean, that's extremely possible.
Amy cannot be the Leech host unless I'm evil.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
fair.
isn't that just the
But
exact
that's also a
range?
possibility.
Also,
that is very much a possibility.
Jesse's also evil because you've been in Slayer Shop.
I mean, yeah.
And
Slayer
Jesse would
shooting.
also be evil in that world.
Slayer shooting
Oh,
the host
wait,
as
hold.
minion is good.
But then
so-
I would have to be evil.
Mia died night 3, meaning Summoner chose Leech.
I think there are far too many evil players that would have to be evil in order for Amy to be a Leech host here.
I'm posting my gossips again in chat for clarification, if you want it.
Oh my god. I feel like I'm just a spectator on a wild roller coaster ride right now.
Benny is either the Leech or Legion.
That's how chat feels.
Wait.
Rosanna, who was your night 2 high priestess person?
It was Marshall.
That's why I
Who
think
was Rosanna? Who was your night one?
Amy. Which
Okay.
makes sense now, but did make me think for the first 2 days of the game that it was just Vortox or Amy was evil.
Yeah.
All right, Marshall and Amy were
Mia
both
told me I
trying to
was the
say
Mary.
something, so can we let Marshall go first and then Amy?
Rosanna getting me as the high priestess seemed like it's a poison to me. I think there's
Why?
a poison around it.
You're,
I don't.
it's info.
I mean, it seems like you. I guess getting me on night 2 isn't any different than night 1. So yeah, maybe.
All right, Amy.
Well, I will say Rosanna's high priestess pink makes total sense to me. But yeah, Gibbo saw Gibbo as the king saw soldier. So Benny is either the Vortox or the soldier or a poisoner who poisoned Gibbo just coincidentally, like the night that they saw that. Like I just can't really build a world where Benny's the leech. I can build a world where Benny's the Vortox. Who out of the dead evils do we dead evils? Who out of the dead peoples do we think it is?
I think you were a bit more correct when you said dead evils.
Which is interesting, Amy. Was that a slip?
No, it's not. I'm not good at English, guys. I've done this before.
Benny, Amy is reading so unbelievably socially good this game. If Amy is evil, if Amy is the final Legion, I am happy to lose to Amy. I do, however, just think you're the Leech.
Thank you to Grim Scenarios for their raid.
Legion, sorry.
As in, can I already spam the Grim Scenarios pasta in chat? Thank you very much. Nominations, I'm gonna push the good players for nominations.
I don't want to.
Oh, did you say good players?
I'm like 70% on Benny being
living players.
Legion,
I meant living
the final
players,
Legion
you know what
here. Can we build a poisoner world, where there's a poisoner who hit on the both of the first 2 nights?
Bin
Where
Doc,
is
thank
that
you for the
poison?
follow.
I don't love Chambermaid Alive in Final 3 with
Me,
2
I think it's
non-info
Legion,
rolls.
and I think you're Legion.
I mean, I can just be good with Poison or Summoner, right? Like.
That is also true.
Also, if I am Legion, I don't know my team. So, like, I don't know. There's no social read there, right?
We're gonna need a nomination.
I don't know. I mean, I trust Amy, so Benny will nominate Hallow.
Benny nominates Hallow and is immediately asked to give an accusation.
I trust Amy. I'm riding Amy to the end.
Hallow.
I don't like this because this is very potentially a Leech nominating their host. And yes, I would have to be the host here. And I'm struggling to fit Sean's math number in right now, and I think I can't see where the poisoner is, because I think they had to have hit Rosanna both nights. Either that or just Sean is just lying, which I think is the more likely thing, and I think it's very possibly starting Legion. And I don't want to meta the storytellers too much, but I do think they would just make it starting Legion here and not kill. Either way, If I'm the leech host, then so be it. I would like to execute Benny here. I think he's the last living Legion.
We would need 2 for this to pass.
You know, Hallow, I'm
Amy, I
not sure.
unfortunately think if your hand is up, then a whole bunch more are going to go up.
You know, Hallow, I'm not sure if you're
Oh,
good or evil, but I feel like you're right on Benny.
5 is enough. Hallow's on the block.
Yeah, that's
Amy will
weird.
nominate
Hallow nominates Benny.
Oh.
Hallow nominates Benny.
Sorry, Amy, did you nominate someone?
I mean, I just nommed Benny. This is either
Yep.
way.
I mean, Amy said it first, so I'll give it to Amy.
Well, fine.
Simply, I am simply giving Town, if we think it's possibly Benny, a chance to put it on Benny. I truly don't know at this point. I can build too many worlds.
Benny?
If I am Leech or Vortox, then I have played a blinder of a game from the beginning of the game because I think I've been trusted from the early game through the mid game, and really then Town started to turn on me toward the late game. I think I am being framed by Hallow here. Yeah, that's all I got.
We would need... hang on. We would need 5 to tie, 6 to pass.
I think that the hands are up are the remaining good team.
I mean, they're all... Yeah, I mean, there's gotta be a fourth, right?
Just don't tie it.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. We can't tie it anyways.
4 is not enough. I think with that, I am just going to call the game there. Hallow, how would you prefer to be executed?
Quickly.
Hallow is dead. And congratulations to the evil team. Well done, evil team. Now you might be wondering, who's the evil team? I can tell you who the starting evil team was. Let's start with Sean, your mathematician. Psych! That's the wrong number. Sean was in fact your summoner, who had a friend along for the ride. And that was Autumn, your marionette choir
What? Wait, I was the marionette? What?
You were the marionette. Because Sean's other neighbor was DJ, the Plague Doctor. And we weren't going to make the Plague Doctor the marionette. That would be silly. However, Sean and Autumn did not know that about each other because Amy was in fact your sober and healthy poppy grower, which prevented them from knowing each other. You executed Autumn on day 1. Big Sag. And then you executed who on day 2? I don't remember. But
Me. Rosanna.
Or you executed Rosanna, correct. Rosanna was your high priestess, who saw Amy, the the poppy grower, on night 1, and then saw Marshall, the grandmother, on night 2. Marshall, the grandmother, confirmed Jesse, the slayer, on night 1, and that was correct info. We were considering sending you over to Gibbo, the king, because kings are not necessarily going to come out when there might be a choir boy and there might be a summoner, and who knows what could have possibly happened. But we decided instead that maybe getting a nice trust chain going between Marshall and Jesse and Rosanna would have been nice. That all went to shit, though, because on night 3, Sean decided to summon Legion into play. So, what that meant was that we had to take a lot of evil players and good players, and figure out who was going to be evil. So obviously, Autumn had to become Legion. We had no choice. And then we said, Marshall and Jesse are kind of confirming each other, and, we said, okay, we're going to make them Legion too. And Mia was an acrobat, and we said, well, that night, we probably should do a double kill to make it seem like maybe a leech had been picked, or a poisoner had been picked, or anything could have caused Mia, the acrobat, to blow up, especially if it was Amy becoming a leech host. Yeah, that made total sense. So let's go with that. Let's make Mia a Legion, and then kill them as part of the Legion ability to make it look like it was, in fact, a acrobat death. And then we had Benny, your soldier, who was being double claimed by Amy at first until they backed off. Benny was your soldier. Unfortunately for Town, Benny eventually became Legion. We had Hallow, your chambermaid, who was sober and healthy the entire game. Turns out the only other players that were really waking up that game were Rosanna, the High Priestess, who also, by the way, became Legion at the end of the game. Which left the only good players left alive as Hallow the Chambermaid, Amy the Poppy Grower, and Wolfie the Gossip. And Wolfie's Gossips did not kill anyone because there was no Poppy Grower, or there was no summoner, or there was a summoner in play. There was no mastermind in play. And then at that point, it didn't really matter after that. So, and that was your game of You're Gonna Make Me Some. Your bluffs for Sean were Mathematician, Monk, and Alchemist.
I did not sum that game. I'm so sorry.
Thanks, Navean and Tomato. Good game, y'all.
That was a good game.
Just to reiterate, in case there were people who didn't fully follow that, your final good players were Hallow the Chambermaid, Wolfie the Gossip, Amy the Poppy Grower. Everybody else was Evil Legion.
Oh, DJ was evil?
DJ was evil.
DJ did indeed become Legion, yes.
Okay, so it was 3 goodies, okay.
There were 3 goodies.
Two people I didn't trust were good. I trusted Benny so hard, and I completely forgot that, hey, I trusted Benny. And it could have changed after that.